guys, and welcome back to One Pretty Little Box. I am Sheila, and I'm so thankful you stumbled upon this video or purposely clicked on the title. Anywho, this is a life update. I'm so glad that you are here. Go ahead and go get you a cup of coffee, a glass of iced tea, get you a cup of vino, whatever you would like, and let's get an update from each other, okay? I have my Coke Zero, and I hope you have something to sip as well. It has been a while. It's been a very hot minute once again since I've done a video, and I hope that now the dust is settling and things are coming together that is going to change. And I'm going to adjust to you because you guys are just a little too close. There we go. Perfect. Ouch. I burnt myself. On Saturday night, I had made some cookie bars in the oven and I burned myself and it hurts today. I don't know why it hurts today more than anything, but whatever. That's not my update. I kind of wanted to come on and share with you guys that, it is sprinkling. For those of you who don't know, I live on the Gulf Coast of Texas, and today is Wednesday, June 21st, 22nd, 21st. I think it's the 21st. It's the first day of summer, but we are also dealing with Tropical Storm Cindy out in the Gulf, and the county that I live in, we got some sprinkles coming through, which means that's just part of it. Thankfully, it's a tropical storm. Thankfully, it did not intensify a whole lot. And thankfully, we're not going to get a big brunt of it as far as I know. I haven't seen the latest update to know if she's moved or what. But anyway, that's not part of this update either. I guess it kind of is because, you know, we're in the midst of it. So anyone in the Houston and surrounding areas, we're all kind of in it together. I live a little further out from Houston than just around the corner, but not too bad. It's not too far of a drive. And part of that I'm going to tell you is part of my update. I am going to be showing you guys parts of the city, probably in next week's vlogs. I am starting my new job. If not the end of this week, then next week, and I could not be more excited. I will be deep in the heart of Houston, and that's fun. It's fun. Being, you know, I'm not a city gal, kind of grew up on the suburbs, always in the suburbs. Growing up, I was closer to NASA. And so that was our most inspiring area outside of the city. And, you know, anyway, now I live in a little bitty small town. You need a map almost to find me. But it will be fun to play in the city during the week as well. So yay, that is my biggest update for you guys. My second biggest update for you guys is my husband too is starting a new job. I'm guessing next week, because he is going to have to travel some, and it also is being affected by this lovely tropical storm, so it kind of got delayed. And you know, a couple days ago I was inspired by the song While I'm Waiting. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. If you're not into faith or a Christian, you might not listen to Christian music, but it's by John Waller, and it's While I'm Waiting. And the story is just talking about building, I just saw sorry, I did not mean to get that close to you. I just saw the most beautiful white butterfly. Not a moth, it was a butterfly. Aw, that's cool. But it talks about building one's faith while you're waiting on God to move. And you're waiting on situations to change. I've been challenged in that area of my life because, you guys know, we've been in kind of almost a shaky what's next kind of thing since October. This is June. This is almost the end of June. That's a long time. It's like being pregnant. And now we're giving birth, and we are giving birth not to a baby, but me to a total new career. Sorry, Sheila girl. To a total new career, and my husband to another job, and with a new company that it sounds like it's going to be pretty long term, and we'll get back to stability and all the things that we're so used to. But that song kind of inspired me, and I will link it below. I'll link you to a video where you can just listen to the song, and if you don't know the one I'm familiar with, or the one I'm speaking of, not familiar with it, so that you can hear it and know that's exactly what it feels like. And that's a lesson that I learned, that I can't increase and grow my faith if I'm not challenged and stretched. And God knew what he was doing completely. Both in my husband's life and my life as individuals, let alone as partners in this life, and let alone as a couple, let alone as parents raising children. And I'm so blessed and honored that our children are watching us go through these things. And I say that because it's funny, because I was very resentful about February, March, and April. I became very resentful for all the changes that we were going through. That's before I even had another job offer. And I was just resentful to my husband for the situation that arose, that transpired to cause all this ruffling in our lives, and this unsettled feeling, and how much I didn't know I became. I took for granted stability. I took for granted. I took him having a stable job for granted completely. It was just something that we did. We worked. We paid our bills. We didn't struggle. We didn't have to get help from family. We didn't have to do anything like that. And we were both very humbled. And I'm very thankful again that our kids got to see us go through these situations, because they too have grown. They too have seen, okay, you know, nothing in life is a guarantee. Nothing in life is a guarantee. Not even life itself. And because of that, they're going to be a little wiser. And I grew up with my dad working in the same field as my husband. So when I grew up, I knew what it was like. I knew what it was like if my husband or my dad got laid off or lost his job. And I knew what it was like when my parents had to go on food stamps. And I knew what it was like when they had to tell me no when I asked for things. It humbled me as a kid. And even though I was resentful because I didn't want my kids to experience those things. I didn't want them to experience what it was like to go without. I didn't want them to experience, hey, I had to give you an IOU for your birthday because I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to give you a little gift, but I know it's not what you want. That's the best that I can do, and it's going to have to be enough. I didn't want that for my kids. I didn't want that for my family. I didn't want that for anybody. But now I'm standing here and I'm like thankful that we had to say, hey, this is the best I can do, because in that moment they said, Ma, it's enough. Thank you. Thank you for loving me, and thank you for giving birth to me so I can have a birthday. It allowed other people to step in and kind of take the boys, say, under their wings, and they got to enjoy their birthday in a different way for twins. You know, they've always shared their birthday. They're twins. They always have a birthday together. But this year, one of the twins went with some friends of ours, and the other twin did go with another friend, and they're all like family to us. And little did they know they got to celebrate their birthdays in a special way together. And that was so just amazing for them and for us. And it was just a fantastic experience. And I'm very honored and grateful that they went through that and we survived. I can tell you we're closer as a family right this minute than we probably ever have been, and we've been close. We've had many couples say, man, I want what you have. I want what you guys have in your marriage. But even then, that was nothing compared to how we are now. We value one another, we respect one another, and we treasure the time together with one another in a way that we never did before. He's been home pretty consistently since the end of April, mid to end of April, and so we've had a lot of time. He's seen a lot of things that I do outside of work, you know. He filled in the gap for me, which kind of let me breathe a little bit, but he also understood, oh my goodness, you do so much. And I think I gained a different respect on that level from him as well. But I'm glad to be on the other side. With all that said, I'm so thankful to be on the other side and to know that stability is coming, and to look at it without taking it for granted and just appreciate it, and to go forward with no regrets, go forward with no hang-ups, to go forward and just appreciate every single moment. So, but the cool thing is I'm taking you guys along with me. As I said, I'm shifting gears. I'm no longer a teacher. You guys knew that. I'm branching out into a completely different field. I actually went and looked on YouTube to see if there were any day in the lives of, or even a week in the life of this particular thing, and there's not. So I feel very kind of honored that I'm going to break into that. You guys might find it boring, and if you do, or I find it boring to film, then it won't be something I continue. But I'm going to try, because I really love doing a week life of a teacher. Because to me as a teacher, when I was a teacher, and even now, I still watch a couple of you out there, because I like to see what you're doing and I understand. And I like to recommend your videos to my teaching friends, because I do have so many of them. But I also am ready to work and inspire others in the field of administrative assistant. I am going to be a secretary, and so you guys are going to go along with me on that journey. Like I said, it's a completely different field. It is something I do have experience in on the back end, especially doing YouTube, writing. I did data entry for people. I've done a lot behind the scenes that I've never videoed, and there you go. You're going to see a different side of me, and that's going to be fun, I think. I'm excited. I'm ready to start. I just kind of wanted to do a quick update to let you guys know that. And so this week I've kind of just been in limbo. I've been taking care of a few things at home. I've been enjoying time with my family, and now with the weather, we're kind of gonna just hunker in and have some family time this evening. Last week I was out of pocket quite a bit, 2 days all day, and so I don't know if I put any videos up or not. I don't think I did. But with everything going back to normal and finding a new normal, you are going to begin to get, once again, regular grocery hauls, motivational Mondays, a week in my life as I go off to work. I'll film bits and pieces of my day as far as that goes. And yeah, and who knows. I did want to ask those of you who were watching my teaching videos, who were very sad and messaged me, and you said you wished that I was still teaching because you were looking forward to those. Would you like me to do things like a video sharing things that I would do for summer prep? Like, I don't know. I really don't think I want to, though. But I will if you want me to. I actually probably can't, honestly, because what little things that I had left that I brought home or had here are no longer in my home. So maybe never mind. I guess if you guys do have questions and you would like to know maybe how I did my lesson plans because I did them online, or if you have any teaching prep questions that you want to ask me, leave them in the comments. From time to time, send me a message and I'll be glad to answer them, maybe one-on-one. There was a point before I did turn in my resignation that I was going to do a online, kind of like an online class, a workshop per se, of the kindred teacher, the difference between one who is in the classroom versus above the classroom. Some teachers teach in the class, some teachers teach above the class, and there is a big difference in the relationships you develop with those kids, and the parents and the staff that you work with are different as well. But I don't think I'm going to do that unless I feel absolutely called to do it later on. I really don't. So sorry, I'm thirsty and I'm wordy because I haven't talked to you guys in forever. It's like calling a best friend on the phone that you hadn't talked to in months. My goodness. I am going to be doing a video on my mid-year goals for the rest of the year. Obviously, they have changed a ton from January. And so I'm going to work on those. Actually, personally, I'm going to work on those in the next few days, and I hope to film a video next week in time to inspire and encourage you as well to jump on those mid-year goals. So this is a call out to you. If you have any questions about setting mid-year goals and how to go about it, or if you have any questions for me in general, comment below with them, or leave a message for me on Instagram or on Facebook, and I will compile those together and maybe do even a Q&A video as well next week. Lots to catch up on. You guys, I'm so thankful for you. Thank you so much for hanging in with me and just kind of getting a feel of this experience that life has been for the last 8 months. I promise we are giving birth to a brand new time in our lives, in this home, and as a family, and as individuals. And I'm excited as excited can be, because I'm just jumping out of my pants almost, in a good way. I'm just ready to get in there and get busy and get going on that new beginning, that fresh start. Not many times in our life do we get a fresh start, and I feel like this is one that I needed, and one that I deserved, and one that I truly, truly desired deep within my heart for the last 2 years. Year and a half, but pretty much 2 years. And I'm looking forward to getting that experience. So with this, I am going to say toodaloo, and thank you so much for again sticking in there with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope that you didn't mind me going on. Right over there, I'm going to link up a couple of my older videos, and don't forget to click on my little face right about right here, and subscribe if you have not subscribed. I do have a 500 subscription giveaway to give to you guys as soon as we hit that 500 mark, which it will be hopefully any minute. And I will not say anymore for the rest of the day. I've reached that limit of that word. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for sticking in and hanging out, and go click on those videos. You never know what you're gonna find. Bye!